South Australians have worked extraordinarily hard over the last 19 months. They've stood shoulder together in a time which can really only be described as one of the most turbulent in recent history. I think South Australia is now enjoying a very enviable status, and I'm very grateful to the people of South Australia for the hard work that they have put in. I'm asking them to continue to work hard to make sure that we can get to as normal a Christmas as possible. But there's got to be some reward for the sacrifices that individuals and businesses have made. And today, it's with great pride that I announce our COVID-ready plan for South Australia. From November the 23rd, we will be removing our border restrictions for those people who are double vaccinated to come into South Australia. From November the 23rd, we will be reducing the time that international arrivals need to be in quarantine from 14 days down to 7. On the 23rd of November, we will also be increasing the cap for home gatherings from 20 to 30, but other arrangements will need to stay in place for the foreseeable future. We then move to our next milestone when we get 90% of South Australians 12 and over double vaccinated. We will be able to remove the quarantine arrangement for those people coming in from overseas that are double vaccinated, and we will remove the vast majority of the other restrictions in South Australia. Now, we still need to keep, of course, some controls in place. We're still getting some final information in terms of modelling, but we intend to remove most of those restrictions once we get to 90% double vaccinated, 12 and over, which I'm hopeful that we will achieve before Christmas this year. But, as I said, some restrictions will need to remain in place, and we certainly will need to have them in place for some COVID management events. So the race is on in South Australia. We need as many people to get vaccinated as quickly as possible so that we can enjoy as normal a Christmas as possible during this pandemic. Again, I want to thank all South Australians for their extraordinary efforts over the last 19 months. We're the envy of the world, but as we know, we cannot keep the Delta variant out forever. We do need to make sure that we can be COVID ready, and that's why in recent weeks we've announced $123 million worth of initiatives to make sure we are COVID ready for when those border restrictions ease. This is hundreds of additional bed capacity in our hospital system. It means that we are employing all of the graduating nurses this year, 1,200 graduating nurses. It means a very much a turbocharging of the out-of-hospital care packages that we offer. So we're doing everything we can, but those border restrictions will be eased from the 23rd of November. I know this will be a huge relief for so many South Australians who are wanting to get back to a sense of normality as quickly as possible.